It is great to have you back here at Coin Lady channel. I'm going to give you the inside scoop from a former executive of Ripple who lays out his rationale for not seeing an explosion in the price of XRP. Also, he has been rather forthright about his belief that XRP's value will skyrocket in the future. All he's doing is outlining the challenges he's encountered thus far. Interestingly, you'll notice that he is no longer employed by Ripple, despite the fact that he was an executive there in the past. It seems like he's speaking from the perspective of a Ripple employee when he says this. The fact that the XRP ledger will exist in the long run and be worth far more than it is now is intriguing, and there are many other reasons besides Ripple to have faith in XRP. Although I am not complaining, I am simply noting that his background and experience at Ripple give him a distinct advantage that seems to permeate the post. Next, I'd like to share this story from Crypto Basic. Ripple's Chief Technology Officer, CTO, addresses allegations that the company uses trading bots to artificially lower the price of XRP. And with that, I leave you. Adding to the list of reasons why this has gone viral on social media. That the price of XRP has not skyrocketed just yet is just one more reason why it will. Just so we're clear, I don't come from a financial family or anything. My counsel has nothing to do with money. By the way, you shouldn't base any purchases or sales on what I say, okay? As a pastime and for fun, I enjoy making films on YouTube regarding crypto-related subjects. I'm just an enthusiast. Here is Sean McBride's most recent post from this afternoon. He is a former employee of Ripple, and he explains why he believes the price of XRP has not soared. This is his own word, by the way, and it says what follows. While talking to my wife about XRP and why it hasn't taken off like it should, I liken it to driving a Lamborghini XRP on a road that's full of potholes, which is a metaphor for the present state of global payments and financial infrastructure, which requires time to repair and upgrade. When it does happen, though, the Lamborghini will likely have a brand new, smooth surface that will scorch Gary's face with rubber. So it's clear what I meant. Am I correct? From the way I understand it, he's describing me as an employee of Ripple, so it's safe to assume he thinks I might anyway. For the simple reason that XRP's fate is dependent on a great many other factors, isn't it? Because XRP's price swings throughout its whole existence have just tracked Bitcoin's, hasn't it? If you want to know why the SEC activity hasn't reached a new record high, you can certainly bring it up. Still, XRP is worth its current price. It is incredibly profitable even at its current pricing. Standing sixth in market capitalization for more than 20,000 coins. Although I am aware that some would like a greater price, I believe that in their pursuit of that goal, they lose sight of the big picture. Also, I get it if you've been hoarding stuff for a long time. At this precise second, it is incredibly popular. But certainly, it's not only about rippling. Because XRP possesses specific qualities, it is present. Additionally, it is stored on the XRP ledger, which possesses some market-desirable capabilities. And that is the reason XRP is in its current position. However, if you're questioning why its value isn't higher, let's be honest. After 2024, practicality becomes irrelevant. Sure, it's more important now than when I first started investing in cryptocurrency in 2017. It's crystal clear. This is why I believe that many coins did indeed reach all-time highs in 2017, even though the last market cycle was in 2021. That did rise in tandem with the market, but it never reached a new peak. The last market cycle wasn't a success for everyone. At the end of this market cycle, we will see whether there were even fewer winners than usual. That being said, it's not solely about Ripple, but you can also find it to be really interesting. Still, I do hope he's correct. Because if XRP is extensively used, even for just one use case, and Ripple's efforts to promote it as a bridge currency are successful, then it will have staying strength. Regardless, all I'm trying to say is that there are other reasons it's here. Obviously, businesses find it advantageous when other people build stuff. Additionally, there is this report that Ripple's CTO uses trading bots to artificially lower the price of XRP. This is complete and utter bullshit, but I feel compelled to address it nevertheless. I'm not ashamed to bring up the depressing topics since, to be honest, that's how I feel most of the time. It's just a really illogical and flawed point of view. That is also true in this case. According to PISA, the following is what CTO David Schwartz of Ripple has said in response to rumors that the firm uses trading bots and programmatic sales to artificially lower the price of XRP. Some in the XRP community have speculated, based on Ripple's enormous XRP holdings and what seems like slow growth, that Ripple is trying to drive down the price of XRP by selling it off in bulk. Once more, simply put, the stay here on hold. Sure, that's one point of view. After all, XRP failed to reach a new all-time high in the last market cycle due to the SEC, and now it seems like XRP isn't working properly. However, despite XRP being one of the most successful cryptocurrencies ever, it is currently being overlooked. That's the only reason I wanted to say it again. A sense of slowness is created, you know. However, XRP's growth from its start to the present day is anything but slow. It's been a tremendous, unprecedented success. That is the true nature of XRP. Peace remains, however. As emails supposedly documenting a conversation from 2017 have surfaced, these rumors have recently acquired more attention. It was revealed that Ripple's programmatically sold XRP. Since last year, the records, purportedly used as exhibits in the SEC v. Ripple lawsuit, had been circulated to the public. But when Cowboy Crypto, a major player in the XRP community, brought them to light in an X post, the attention only grew. The documents, which were recently brought to the attention of media personalities Zach Rector and Brad Garland in a YouTube video, supposedly show a conversation between a member of Ripple's executive team and leading market maker GSR. In this conversation, GSR and Brad Garland's team allegedly agreed to discontinue what they called the 6T bot. That's the disclosure-specified combination of the number 6 and T. For the same reason they stopped offering the 40 bot, they plan to stop offering the 6T bot as well. It seems from the email correspondence that Ripple is using these bots for programmatic XRP sales. It should be noted that Ripple utilized GSR, a front-runner in crypto programmatic sales executions, for its programmatic sales to exchanges. The discussion outlined strategies to halt the sales and allow XRP to breathe. By the way, I just wanted to mention that programmatic sales are XRP Ripple sales that aren't part of the on-demand liquidity. Simply put, they are referred to as programmatic sales. After this email exchange took place on December 18, 2017, XRP's price went through the roof, according to Zach Rector's YouTube videos. From a low of 64 cents on December 18, 2017, the crypto coin surged 417%, according to the data from the charts. The price reached a record high of $3.31. This incident on January 4, 2018, led others to wonder if the XRP price reduction at the time was caused by Ripple's programmed sales. When considering which companies would gain the most from an increase in the price of XRP, such a move by Ripple would not make much sense. Indeed, look at Ripple's. Ripple's has made XRP sales highly public. Aside from the fact that it does nothing, they were selling all during that period. Consider this, if Ripple were to dump to that extent, the price would skyrocket in an instantaneous fashion. I mean, seriously, can you fathom? That is merely the XRP price. For example, it would have been far lower all through 2017 if they had been doing it to that extent. To put it another way, that is completely illogical. Because XRP sales have been well documented throughout nearly Ripple's entire history, the truth is that you may examine what Ripple's have been. Regardless, the price of XRP has increased. Indeed, I will present you with some figures in the very next moment. Even if XRP is officially XRP, it doesn't matter if you want to refer to it as the inflation rate. Definition: deflationary. I have some debt, but if we're discussing Ripple's XRP entering circulation, I can provide you with some data on that. This notion is effectively put to rest by it. The issue is not that Ripple's, by selling XRP, caused the price to be artificially low or unjust. It is completely irrelevant. This is the real issue. As I've been stating for years, if you want XRP's price to be higher, it's your problem. Demand must increase for you. There you have it. I'll tell you what causes that to occur. The 4-year cycles they mentioned are crypto, so all we can do is observe them. Consequently, David Schwartz brought attention to the following. He announced that the programmatic sales of XRP had been halted. That is obviously not the case for why XRP has dropped to this level. View this little market report from Ripple here. Here's what I do know. Since 2020, Ripple has bought XRP from the market to make sure there's enough for our expanding audio business, but they've only sold it in conjunction with OTL transactions. They engage in buying and selling. I'm done. After XRP ran, you'll see that Ripple wasn't exactly soaring as I reached a new all-time high in early 2018, it was moving more slowly. That's not the case right now. It was at that very moment that Ripple decided to end its programmatic sales. Nobody did. And XRP's price continued to fall. Why? Since its initial rise was due to crypto craze, XRP's subsequent price movements were merely reflective of market trends. I'm done. Furthermore, believing differently is foolish. I find that totally ridiculous. As I was telling you before, attorney Bill Morgan uploaded something that David Schwartz had already shared with you. He went on to say that some XRP holders are under the impression that the escrow bots managed by Ripple or Ripple dumping are to blame for the price suppression of XRP. Taco Stand Wallet by Jed McCaleb came before that. The expiration date was 2022. Additionally, Ripple's programmatic sales ceased in 2019. In what year will this be? No doubt about it. People have been claiming for a long time that Jed McCaleb is trying to unload his assets on the market. Because of this, the value of XRP will remain static. I saw that the price of XRP changed 0 times as soon as his wallet was emptied. What it was doing persisted. Reason being, Jed McCaleb's sales % was insufficient to influence market sentiment. Surprise, surprise. The same holds true for Ripple's actions. There is no discernible, measurable shift in the market caused by it. At this very moment, Ripple could halt. Plus, in 3 months from now, there will be no change. Over such a brief duration, it cannot be detected. By the way, if you look at tokenomics, you can see XRP's tail, compared to the other top 50 cryptocurrencies. So, someone responded to Attorney Morgan and wrote that there are no biases or emotions involved, it's all mathematics. The consistent selling of XRP by Ripple at invest_answers is a direct cause of its poor performance. The site has published some excellent articles regarding the economics of tokens. Even though he doesn't like or see the logic in XRP, this individual is extremely popular among investors and has 179,000 followers on Twitter. But that's not right. In a moment, I shall demonstrate that this is clearly incorrect. And here is where Attorney Morgan brought it up. There is a finite deflationary supply of XRP, but you're quoting someone who believes there is an endless supply of inflation, he said. Then he proceeded to show his enormous audience screenshots of what Invest Answers had written, indicating that he simply does not like XRP. You're completely wrong about that. This appears to be a post from February 3, 2022. She is referring to Ripple's monthly escrow release, the vast majority of which is constantly reinvested in new escrows. This is what he put down on paper. The remaining 51 billion XRP are beautiful, super soft assets with near limitless supply, like fiat. People question why it is still down 80% from levels reached 4.25 years ago, and they use hashtags to sell pressure. Another 1 billion XRP were released from escrow. Needless to say, this is incorrect. Nonetheless, I will present additional data shortly. However, I must ensure that this is properly configured first. In spite of Solana's limitless inflation, this appears to have been what December 21, 2023 XRP looked like in his previous work. Remember that unlike Bitcoin, there is a finite quantity and deflation is built into it. BERT, it's deflationary in nature and coded into it with every single transaction. This man has no idea what he's talking about. There is a lot of anti-XRP sentiment, so he may feel pressured to make statements that don't reflect his genuine intentions. Here we will examine the actual figures. Franz van der Horst, a member of the XRP community, compiled them in the accompanying chart, which you should peruse even if you aren't a driver. The amount of XRP in circulation has been increasing at a rate of around 6% annually over the past 6 years. Solana saw a 51% gain in 3 years by Link, so Chainlink. XRP saw a 36% increase in 3 years, and even after doubling the time, it only increased by 36%. That isn't a lot. Obviously, Ripple's XRP sales do not matter. Actually, there have been years where the percentage rise in the amount of fresh Bitcoin entering the ecosystem has been more than or equal to the increase in the circulating supply of XRP via Ripple sales. So, it's all simply a hoax, but its proponents aren't against XRP and are willing to deceive their followers anyhow, even if it means those followers will believe a falsehood. They simply broadcast it to the world without concern. That is completely foolish. However, is it possible to conclude this story? Since Ripple was selling XRP at the time, its value soared to an all-time high. In spite of my belief that it does, it fell. It didn't go up, it went up. That's the move made by the market. Furthermore, even taking into consideration the small rise over the past 6 years, it is insufficient to account for this. The issue is that a larger crypto pie is required to be able to refer to the problem as the demand side. If more people invest in cryptocurrency overall, XRP will benefit. I'm done. There are alternative coins that are significantly less appealing. A plethora of new coins entering circulation, inflation, etc. Just so you know, XRP hasn't had it so hard when compared. A date has been set. Plus, you can refute any BitShares troll who claims differently. They're simply incorrect. My primary qualification is that I am not an accountant. Do not let anything I say influence your purchasing or selling decisions. In the comments, please share your thoughts. Please subscribe and like as always. Coming up shortly, farewell.